on set.
But hey, there's a bright side.
Welcome into the PHNX Suns show, a Friday with the fellas. I'm Espo, that's Saul. We got our friend, one John Voita, or Darth Voita, if you know him on social. Gentlemen, how are you?
Good.
I'm great. I'm fantastic. I'm just so happy to be here.
Do you want to break some news? Because I heard you had some news that you wanted to break, and you said, you know what? I won't do it on my own website. I won't do it on my own podcast. I'll do it here.
This is actually correct, Espo. I actually, right before we got here, I was having a conversation with the Phoenix Suns. And for those of you who have contributed in the past, brightsideofthesun.com, I'm the managing editor there. And prior to me was Dave King, our son's daddy, who passed away earlier this year. But one thing that we're going to be doing and continue to do to honor Dave and his vision and some of the things that he was very passionate about is we're going to continue Brightside Night. Dave King's Brightside Night is what it will be rebranded as. And I just got off the phone with the Suns, and we've identified the day that is going to be Brightside Night. It's going to be January 9th against the Atlanta Hawks. We will shortly have the link available for people to donate, but if you'd like to, you can donate once it's available. It's $15. You send a kid to a game.
Yeah.
You know, get to experience Suns misery up close and personal and develop that kinship with a franchise that's going to really upset you. And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. That's what
it's those core memories, right?
Yeah,
Saul?
it's a core memories for sure. We all have them though, right?
Oh yeah.
Like growing up, going to Suns games. I remember the first time I went to a Suns game and seeing KJ, and it was just one of those things that just changed the trajectory of my lifespan.
Yeah. It's either good or bad.
Yeah.
Whichever way you want. Either
it was awesome.
We're going to make some
92.
kids nights, but we might ruin their lives. So that's,
well, and last year, Brightside Night was that game against the Kings where we were getting swashbuckled. And we came back and won. It was an amazing game. So think about all those kids who came and were enjoying that game just for the experience it is walking to the arena. And then their parents made them leave early.
Oh.
Because I was this close to leaving.
Well, that won't happen in this.
No, it won't.
No. The Suns will blow out the Hawks, and everybody will have a grand old time.
That's what we think.
We will get you the information once that link drops. We'll get it out to each and every one of you, because supporting Dave King's Brightside Night is something that everybody in the Suns community should do to keep Dave's memory alive, and something that was extremely important to him alive as well. So we will fully support it here at PHNX. As you can see, we let Gerald go on vacation. We've sequestered Lindsay off in the corner. She's actually working today, but not on camera. But glad to have her here.
She tried to take down the whole shop right before the show started. She was trying to sabotage the show, and I don't know how I feel about that. But
she was just over here unplugging wires,
she was over here
pulling
just running
things
over
out.
wires with her roller seat.
How's Gerald on vacation again? Didn't he just get back from his honeymoon?
Hey, listen, does Gerald even work anymore? I mean,
when the season starts,
I'm starting to question his work ethic.
No, when the season starts, that dude grinds.
He only did 4 articles this week. What a slacker!
Slacker.
Go to brightsideofthesun.com. I wrote at least 5.
Don't do it. No, I'm just kidding. There's room for everybody, including you.
That's the thing that I love the most about what we do here is we don't give a shit where you're coming from or what podcast you have. It's an open invite for anybody to come on our show. We do not sequester anybody.
Shared misery.
Yeah. So let's. We let Gerald take the day off, but he did put in some work yesterday with me. We got a chance to catch up with the Valley Suns GM, Brendan Sabean, yesterday to talk about their upcoming kind of open tryout tomorrow morning, as well as some other things about what it's actually like to be a G League GM. Welcome back into the PHNX Suns show. We are super excited to have the general manager of the Valley Suns, Brendan Sabean, on the program. Brendan, how are you, man?
I'm doing well. Appreciate you guys having me. It's a cool studio and space you guys got here.
Thanks. I gotta ask, Sun Spurs is a big rivalry. Can you officially say you're on the Sun side of this now that the paycheck comes from?
No questions asked. Absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll allow it.
Yeah.
We'll allow it, even though Greg Popovich will let it pass. I want to get into it though. Open tryouts on Saturday this week. What do you guys look for in a tryout like this, and what kind of talent do you expect to come out?
Yeah, like you mentioned, so this Saturday we have our open tryout. So we're encouraging guys to come out. It's from 8 a.m. to 12:30 at Sun Devil Fitness Center over at ASU. Guys, you can register online at thevalleysuns.com/tryouts. Really, it's an opportunity to get a look at guys and come compete for a roster spot. The idea is to put guys through drills, skills, get some live play, and see if someone's worthy enough to come compete for a roster spot when we have our training camp at the end of October.
That's awesome. And guys, the deadline to register, if you are interested, is 5 p.m. on Friday. So make sure to get on that right now if you are interested in coming to the tryout. I was just curious, as a GM going into a tryout, you talked a little bit about what you're looking for. With the state of the roster, are there any like positions of need that jump out, or is it really just about the talent that comes out?
I think for something like this, you go in with a pretty open mind, not, saying, hey, we have to find this skill or that skill. The talent will be across the board, and we appreciate everyone who is going to come out, because it does take a little pride and courage to put yourself kind of on that platform. But we'll do our best with our coaching staff and put them through real drills and real competition and kind of see who's the best fit, not only from a skill position, but also, are you a good teammate? Are you coachable? Can you listen? All those types of things matter, especially coming out of a tryout.
Look, I'm not an agent, but I got a guy. He's about 40. He's 5'9", 2 something. Point guard body, power forward skills, no shooting ability. Any chance that gentleman should come out on Saturday?
If he's a heck of a teammate and can do what's asked, then I wouldn't cross him off the list.
Are you familiar with Alan Williams? This gentleman, has that ability to cheer from the bench like that. So we'll look at that. Your roots, though, you started at Gonzaga. You worked with a couple great coaches there, Mark Few and obviously Tommy Lloyd, who's down in Tucson now. How informative was that in your basketball journey?
It was huge. Speaking of family and culture, Gonzaga is kind of the epitome of that at the college level. I knew from a young age I wasn't going to be good enough to play, so I kind of put my focus to the coaching side or operations side, and just was really lucky to be around those people in that program. Especially with just all the success they've had. So just to be a sponge and kind of a fly on the wall for a lot of that as a student manager was huge for my, early career.
That's awesome. My cousin actually went to Gonzaga, so
there we go.
We got that connection. You also have a connection here in Arizona. You went to GCU. I think you worked with Dan Marley as well. What did you take from your time here at GCU and in the Valley?
Yeah, so I was a grad assistant for 2 years for Coach Marley, and then was on staff for another year and a half. And just, obviously being a local legend and Ring of Honor, as a Phoenix Sun, it was really cool to especially be in that program, kind of the infancy stage of it. When I was there, we weren't eligible for the NCAA tournament and all that type of stuff. So the school has just grown and blown up in such a positive way. And it was cool to be a part of that, especially when Coach Marley was there.
So I worked with Dan when he was an assistant with the Suns, and I was there. And we got a discount at Marley's. Did you guys get taken care of at Marley's too?
Absolutely. I think we had about 3 recruiting visits a week at Marley's. So the TC wings got good use out of the GCU Lopes while we were there.
Have you gotten a menu item yet? Do you ask for it now that you're a GM?
I think now that I'm back, hopefully I'm worthy enough.
What was it like being part of the Austin Spurs? I joked about it at the beginning, but there's obviously a specific mindset that comes with San Antonio and a way that they build a program out there. What was the learning experience being under an organization that Pop has a lot of say over?
Yeah, no, I think more than anything, it's kind of a team first attitude, which is not too dissimilar to what we look for here in Phoenix Suns and now Valley Suns. Devin Booker just had his famous line of "I'll do it" in the Olympics, and was kind of the epitome of that with the Olympic team. So kind of get to be around that culture in Austin and San Antonio. and now really get to live it here with Phoenix and the Valley Suns. So it's been an easy transition.
A lot of people don't know this, but during your time in Austin, you actually, had a number of former Suns come through there. Recent ones like Chimezi Metu, Drew Eubanks, but also Quindary Weatherspoon, who played on the Summer Suns. Just what was your time with him like, and what do you like about his game? Because he's also on the Valley Suns roster, I believe.
So we own his rights.
Okay.
So basically, with the expansion draft, that gave us the opportunity to have players' rights. So should they sign back into the G League, we basically have first right of refusal. But those three guys you mentioned, put the time in, put the work in, and really are the epitome of what the G League is. Come to a situation and come show up every day, develop your skills as a person, as a player, and all three of them to kind of see success at the NBA level and different levels. But really thankful for my time with those three guys.
Much like my basketball skills, my research skills are not the sharpest. So forgive me if this gentleman wasn't down there with you in Austin. But Jock Landell, did you work with him?
So we had Jock. I believe he played one game on a assignment with us, and I think he went for like 40 and 20. So it was very appreciated on the Austin Spurs end that night.
Jock worked here with us when he was with the Suns, and I'm just going to say it, real ass. I mean, I love Jock, but I love what you guys were able to kind of get out of him in San Antonio for sure. But you brought up the guys that you picked in the expansion draft, and obviously some familiar names in Emmanuel Moody, Jahlil Okafor, and Denzel Valentine. But you said that is, if they want to sign in the G League, you own their rights. How does that process work as you get closer to training camp, and what are those discussions like with guys like that?
I think it's just constant communication with those guys' agents and kind of figuring out, those names specifically were all kind of different stages of their career. So a lot of it's figuring out, do they still want to, fight for the NBA through the G League pathway, or are they set on playing overseas? So it's really just a constant line of communication, figuring out who wants to do what, and every guy's kind of at different stages in their career. And the G League is a grind. It is in a sense, it is minor league basketball, and it's gotten better every year. But it takes a certain attitude and player and person to want to go through it.
I imagine there's a good amount of juggling involved when you're dealing with, you have players' rights, but they could obviously sign overseas or somewhere else. You have rookies that could come down, but maybe not. And then you've got two-way guys that could be going back and forth in between. I'm just curious, when you look at the Suns rookies this year, Ryan Dunn, Oso Ighodaro, what do you like about their games should they come down to the G League?
Yeah, I would start by saying I think to the common fan or person, that's probably the most unknown part of the G League is every day your roster really can change, because it's having the assignments in two ways like Ryan or Oso, or having the two ways. So the roster is really fluid and keeps our staff and myself on our toes. But I think with those guys, Ryan and Oso, when and if they spend time with us, it's an opportunity really for them to develop, get game reps, and, be in situations that they might not be in the early stages of their NBA career. And I think with roster building, part of my job and our job is putting together pieces that when those guys are with us, we aid in their development so that they can flourish in their roles both in Phoenix and Valley.
How does it work for you as the G League GM? Obviously, James and Josh are going to have a say on it, but how do you establish a culture, and what is the day-to-day like in that roster movement? How much are you doing? How does it work with the Suns side of it as well?
Yeah, I think one of the big things of bringing this team, a G League team back for the organization, starting all the way from Matt, Ishbia, and Josh and James, was creating alignment. And that, goes back to constant communication and making sure we're all on the same page, not only for the player movement of our own players, but also the types of players we want to aim for that will fit around those guys. But maybe there's guys that we want to get in our G League program that we can help to develop, that eventually, whether they become NBA players, hopefully for us, but for everyone else. So it's a lot of surveying the league, knowing what skills certain players have, and like I said earlier, knowing what stage of career guys are at, because that is a big part of it. Like I said, to be able to want to go through the G League process.
How does it work from a coaching staff perspective? Do you wind up running a very similar system to the big club, so when somebody does come down, they can work on those things? Because I know in the past, especially here in Phoenix, when it wasn't a direct, franchise that they owned, that wasn't necessarily the case. But is that how you guys will run it here with the Valley Suns?
Yeah, we very much want it to be just Suns basketball as a whole. So, running the same system. We hired a head coach, John Little, who has spent time in Bud's system. He was an assistant for the Wisconsin Herd when Bud was in Milwaukee. So having coaches that are familiar with it, and like you said, so then when there is player movement and we have two ways and assignments with us, it's the same terminology, it's the same plays, it's the same style, but also at the same time, if Bud wants to test something or tweak something, we can kind of use our G League program as a testing ground for some of that on the court side of it.
I want to give you a chance to tout yourself here, not to sound like a job interview or anything, but you've worked with Mark Few, Greg Popovich, Dan Marley, all these great coaches. You've been with the Austin Spurs for I think 5 or 6 years now. What are you excited to bring to the table as the GM of the Valley Suns?
I think, mentioning all those coaches, they're all great cultures, they're all great people. And I think especially at a G League level, to just get people that are all hands on deck, want to help each other, want to be in the trenches together. That's what I'm most excited about. I think that's, at its heart, the G League is about development and helping people and players and coaches. So any way I can help assist, that's what I'm most excited about.
How excited are you to be able to play at Mullet Arena? It's got to be one of the newer venues in the G League, and it's such a fun venue. We've seen the ASU Athletics and what the Coyotes did there. How excited are you to have that kind of environment behind you?
It's a unique opportunity for us, and obviously the proximity is huge of being in the same city and essentially down the street. But also, like you said, Mullet Arena, it's a smaller, intimate venue, and we hope to pack it, and it's going to be an opportunity for fans and community to be up close to not only our players, but that other players that come through the G League and play, in Phoenix. So we're hoping to pack it out and get good crowds, which I'm sure we will, as Phoenix is a basketball town, and to add another entity of Suns basketball is huge.
I also wanted to ask about the trade that you guys made recently, traded a first-round pick for Jaden Shackelford. What in your mind stands out about Shackelford's game and what he can offer?
Yeah, Jaden, he's a guy that as we go through this process, we hopeful he was with us at the start of the season, but he's a dynamic scorer. He can play on and off the ball. He's got a really knack for making shots and making tough shots. He's had a really good 2 years in his first 2 years with the Oklahoma City Blue G League program. So he's the guy we're excited about, and hopefully getting him on the roster here in the next month or so.
Were you worried about giving Sam Presti and that OKC group another first-round pick? Nah, I'm messing with you. Look, you said that the G League is all about development. You're a general manager. I don't know if you have the power for this, but I have a dream that I've always wanted to accomplish. I want to fire the T-shirt Gatling gun and was wondering if I can potentially get some work in at Mullet Arena with the tinier T-shirt gun to hopefully make my NBA dreams come true.
We might have to do a separate tryout for you for that and see if you got the skill for it.
I have dunked with the Gorilla before. It went horribly, but I think I can handle the T-shirt gun.
So going to be the only person at that tryout. Can't wait.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
That means my chances are pretty good, right?
They're probably still the same, but it's fine.
I won't make the dance team. We know that.
Yeah.
I want to thank you, man, for coming out here. Is there any last thing you want fans to know about what you're trying to build with the Valley Suns and anything else about the tryout?
Like I've said before, the G League has become such a important tool for NBA teams in the NBA ecosystem, and that's going to be no different for us as we build it out. It is another entity of Suns basketball, so come out, come to games. We'll play a fun style, we'll have good talent, and we just wanted to be a team, with the community, for the community. So there's a lot good going for it, and we're really looking forward to the season.
If you want to sign up for the tryout or find single game tickets, schedule was released this week. Go to thevalleysuns.com. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Appreciate you guys having me.
Saul's getting ready for his tryout. How many knees do you plan on blowing out tomorrow morning out there?
All four.
All four of them. All right.
All four.
Good. No, but check out thevalleysuns.com. I think you have an hour and a half to sign up for that tryout. So if you're thinking about it, better do it now. It is tomorrow morning. So Saul, if you want to do that during the ad break, you can there. Thank you to Brendan Sabean, the GM of the Valley Suns, for coming on the program. We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we're actually going to see Lindsay. Well, we're not going to see her. We're going to hear Lindsay, and we're going to play a little Jeopardy. But first, I want to tell you about our friends over at Branded Bills. You can see Saul is wearing one of their hats. I am a hat guy. You can see Voita is too. Ironically enough, I'm not wearing one today, but I love what Branded Bills has to offer. They have great hats, including ASU, U of A. If you go out to the arena, they got Suns hats as well. They've got state hats. They got anything that you're looking for, but the best part, the quality of them. You'll love them, and they're a local company. They are from Mesa, and they make the hats right here. And if you're a business looking for custom hats, they do that as well. We're working on some PHNX hats that I can't wait for you to see as well. Head over to brandedbills.com and use that promo code PHNX. You're going to get 20% off your first order. I did that yesterday, and I will be wearing that hat when it arrives next week. Again, that's brandedbills.com. Use that promo code PHNX for 20% off. And you know what? There's a lot of games going on this weekend around the state. You got ASU, you got U of A playing, you got the Diamondbacks coming back into town next week. Suns are on the horizon. If you want tickets and the best tickets at the lowest prices, our friends at Game Time have you covered. I love it, but one of their coolest new features is called Game Time Picks, and it makes getting tickets for your favorite events even easier. It filters out all the fluff, right? None of the BS you find at other sites. You show only incredible deals on great seats, so you don't have to waste time searching through thousands of tickets. It's, again, called Game Time Picks, and I recommend it if you're looking for tickets. And just for you, our viewer, we got a great deal, right? You download the Game Time app right now, you create an account, and you use that promo code PHNX for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem that promo code PHNX for $20 off. Download Game Time today. What time is it? Game time! Look at that. Look at that. Even the guest gets in on it. I threatened you with Lindsay, and she is
dun, dun,
here.
dun.
So, hi, Lindsay.
Do you guys want to play a game?
Okay.
Do you want to play a game?
That was creepy.
This one's not as bad. It's just a little Jeopardy. But I kicked Shane out of the Jeopardy chair.
Yay.
I came up with these questions and answers. So I don't know if that's a good thing for you guys or a bad thing.
No marine life?
But here we are. No marine life.
Thank God.
This is tough. Like,
I'm ready.
I come as a guest. What if I look like an idiot?
That's why we brought you.
No one will ever read Bright Side of the Sun again.
Lindsay said, I don't want to be on this. Can you find somebody to look like an idiot for
I
me?
said it can't be me.
Saul and I went, Voita,
be
we
you."
got him. I think we let you control the board to begin
I
with.
think
Is that
that's
fair,
a
Lindsay?
great way to
All
start
right.
this
Is there
off.
double Jeopardy in this, or is it just okay?
No, because
okay.
I don't know what that
So there's
means.
just this one round.
There's
It's
two
two
rounds.
Oh,
rounds.
there's two
Oh,
rounds.
And a
Okay.
wow.
final,
rounds.
and a final, right?
By the way,
Just two
I
rounds.
2 rounds, okay.
And then-
love games, and I'm excited to play Jeopardy. It's one of my all-time favorite games. I play it every now and then when it's on TV, and I get like 2 questions right, but I come
Yeah.
back for
I
more.
say with authority.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I even if I'm wrong,
Yeah.
my wife is like, "What are you doing? Just talking to the television set incorrectly."
Yeah.
And with that, I will do history for 400.
All right, before we dive into
Oh,
history
I
for
will
400,
not do history for
we
400.
can do that. Your name is your buzzer.
Okay.
You do not get points taken off for wrong answers.
I love this.
Perfect.
So I'm encouraging you to guess. I
Okay.
do have
It-
hints for some things,
Listen,
okay?
there should be a little bit of a punishment if you just say your name right off the bat and you have no idea what the question
Well,
answer is,
that's-
right?
Yeah, the
fair.
punishment is looking stupid.
Facts. Okay, history for 400. Here
Right.
we go. How short was the shortest
Saul.
NBA player? Saul? I think?
5'2".
Nope.
Espo,
Espo.
5'3".
Espo gets that one
Damn.
correct.
Late.
Late to the party.
Muggsy Bogues.
Espo, what you got?
I will go random Suns jersey numbers for 500, please.
Of course you will. What number did Chris Humphries
Chris
wear?
Humphries wore 43. Espo, 43.
Voita.
What is number 43?
43 is correct.
Do we have to
Espo.
answer in a question? We didn't establish
I don't
that.
know. It's up
All
to you
right.
guys.
At least
All
say
right.
your name.
Yeah.
At least
I
buzz in
mean,
before
nobody
you yell
else
it
was
out.
jumping in.
I should have said Saul right off as soon as you said that.
Random Suns jersey numbers for 400.
All
Like
right.
Espo's home.
400.
Voita.
Saul. Yeah, go ahead.
15.
Espo,
No.
20,
Espo.
25.
25 is correct.
Mm,
That
I
was
gonna say
Vince
15
Carter,
too.
by the
Yeah.
way, for anybody listening.
Mikael Bridges.
Yeah.
All
Let her read the question too.
Espo?
All the way.
Random Suns jerseys for 300.
Steve Kerr,
Voita.
Voita.
Just guessing. 25.
No.
Damn
Espo,
it.
4.
4. All right, Espo. Okay. We're going 200 now?
Yeah.
We're just going to keep it rolling?
Yeah, random Suns jersey numbers for 200.
All right. Ryan Anderson.
Espo,
What you got?
25.
No.
Oh.
Saul,
Yes.
33.
No.
Voita, just for fun. 17.
Almost. A little lower.
15. Yeah.
Yay!
The campaign.
John's on the board.
He never played. Did he?
He
He
gets
played
two,
like
wait,
2
he gets
minutes.
two
right?
guesses?
I'm the guest.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, you deserved a chance. Go ahead. What do
All
you
right.
want on the board?
The score right now, real quick. Espo's got 1,600 points. John has 200. Saul has 0.
Yeah,
he got his
we gotta
category.
go.
I knew what this category.
Yes.
That was mine. So.
All right, what you rolling with, John?
I'll do 100 just so Espo can get another 100.
Jermaine O'Neal.
Espo,
What you got?
number 21.
No.
Damn.
Super close.
Oh, yeah,
Espo.
you know,
Espo.
there's no back-to-back
Saul.
guesses.
John, what you got?
Voita,
Super close.
22.
Almost the other way.
Saul, 20.
Yes.
Hey.
I knew it too, and I said it wrong.
Saul is on the board.
All right.
What you want?
Sports Jeopardy questions people got wrong.
Okay.
For 100.
For 100. On July 9th, 2011, this shortstop became the first player to reach
Voita.
3,000 career hits as a Yankee. Voita.
Voita Jeter.
Yes.
People got that
First
wrong.
name?
Yeah. how do
Yes.
people-
Surprisingly,
Derek.
you guys
Derek
listen.
Jeter.
Apparently, sports questions on Jeopardy are
yeah.
the
Oh,
most
yeah.
commonly
Oh, yeah.
missed questions
Nerds don't know him.
of all. So I thought this was a fun category.
Let's do it for 200.
All right, 200. Get your kicks and punches. Learn
Saul.
Shotokan, a Japanese-style martial arts. Saul.
What is karate?
Yes. Great job.
I'll take that for 300 as well.
Okay. 300. The
Saul.
first event annually in horse racing's Triple Crown is?
The
Saul.
Kentucky Derby.
Yes.
Can you name all
So,
3?
so to clarify,
Uh,
I can say my name and then you finish the
I
question.
don't know. What do you
right?
guys
No,
want
it
to
should
do?
be,
We're
it
gonna
should be once Lindsay's done reading the question.
Okay. All right.
You
All
want
right,
to do
but
that?
name all
Hold on.
3. So Kentucky
so
Derby.
Belmont Stakes, and the Preakness.
Yes.
Okay.
This is the one people forget.
Yeah, I think so,
So you
too.
want to
All right.
buzz in during
Yeah.
the
Buzz during the
question?
question.
Yeah, but let her finish the
Okay.
question. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay. So what are we
All
doing?
right, when,
Saul?
we'll go 400.
When we go live, we'll change that.
Okay.
Edit that out.
400 is, despite his nickname
Wait
as
up.
left fielder for the 1919 Chicago Black Sox, didn't usually play barefoot. Who was the first one? Espo?
So it's Shoeless Joe Jackson.
I
Congratulations.
thought it was Ray Liotta.
That is who played Shoeless
okay.
Joe Jackson. Correct.
All
In the
right.
movie. You know what? Let's just finish this one out. Sports Jeopardy questions people got wrong for 500.
Okay. Rooney Mara is NFL
Espo.
royalty. Her relatives founded the Steelers and also this New York team. Espo?
The Giants.
Correct. All right. Before we move on, let's go ahead and update the score. We've got Espo with 2,500, John with 300, Saul with 600. What you want, Espo?
You know what? Let's just go history for 500.
History for 500. How tall was the tallest
Saul.
NBA player? Saul?
7'7".
Yes.
Yeah. That-
7'7". No, it's George Murray's
Johnson.
son. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Former Washington Bullet.
And
We'll
teammate
take
of Muggsy Bogues.
history for 300.
History for 300. What year was the three-point shot introduced into the NBA?
Espo.
Espo?
1979.
Yes. Great job. Okay. What you like?
Who won the finals that year?
1979 would have been the Seattle Supersonics.
That's correct.
This is
Random, unfair.
Random Suns facts for 500. Why the hell not?
Random Sun facts for 500. How many division
Voita.
titles have the Suns won? Voita, what you got?
Let's go. Division titles, 11.
Almost.
Saul.
Saul?
10.
Nope.
Espo.
Yes?
12.
Nope.
Okay. What is
It's
it?
lower than that. Shall we
Okay,
go again?
No, just go ahead.
Lindsay's having fun over there.
8.
Ah.
The answer is 8.
Yeah.
Espo, do you get to control the board
yeah,
still?
Random Suns facts for 400.
Okay.
please.
How many Hall of Famers have played for the Suns?
Voida. I'm just guessing a number. 11.
Yes,
Oh,
11.
nice.
All right.
That's a tough
Jock
one.
Landell's favorite number, 11.
I'm not going to do the sign.
Nope.
Don't do it.
I'm not
Can't
allowed
anymore.
to.
All right. Voida, where would you like to go next?
300, same category.
Okay, 300. The Phoenix Suns have the blank
Saul.
Espo.
best winning percentage of all time. Saul?
The 5th?
Yes, the 5th.
was fourth until that dark
Yeah.
decade we suffered through.
Okay, Saul, where would you like to go?
We'll go with history for 200.
History for 200. What year was basketball
Saul.
invented?
Oh man, 1908.
1908?
He
No.
said
Espo.
1908.
No.
Espo, 1890.
Yeah.
No.
It's
Voita.
actually-
It's like 1888.
Oh, so close.
It's-
1891.
Ah.
okay.
Close, yeah.
I was closest. Give me the points.
We'll take 100 for history.
Yeah, we didn't do history.
Saul.
So 100. Who invented basketball? Sorry, who had it first?
James Naismith.
All right, good job.
Dr.
Canadian.
James Naismith. Yeah. Who
All
went
right.
to Kansas.
You love your colleges.
So we'll take random Suns facts for 200.
Random Suns facts for 200. What Suns player appeared in a Drake
Espo.
music video not named Devin Booker?
Tyler Eulis.
No.
Voita.
Oh,
Kevin Durant.
No.
I know.
You know this,
Oh.
Saul. You know this. Well, he doesn't count. Katie doesn't count if he did do it. It's not who we're talking about here.
I don't know.
They were in the same music video together.
Yes.
Book
Is
and
Book's guy in practice?
random.
I've
I-
seen a grand
I-
total
Oh
of
my
0
gosh.
Drake music videos
Did I
in my
have the
life.
right first name, wrong
no,
last name?
The answer is Elia Kobo.
I couldn't think of his
Oh,
name.
it's
I
Ellie.
couldn't think of his name. I was blanking.
Oh,
I couldn't think of his
named
name.
Random Suns point guard that Devin Booker kind of liked. That was the answer.
Okay,
All
but
right.
it was like a big deal when it
Let's
happened.
finish off that category for 100.
Random Suns facts. How many triple overtime NBA
Saul.
Finals
Voita.
games has the team played? Saul.
2.
Yes.
The only two in NBA history.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's go ahead and update the score here real quick. Espo's got 2,800. Saul has 1,600. Did I do my math wrong?
Yes.
And then John has 700.
When are we doing state capitals? I'm
Oh,
really good at that.
Oh no,
Maybe in the
no.
second round?
Oh no, our table is broken for 100.
Oh,
This
boy.
is
I'm
the
so
most
excited for this one. What's the main feed on the TikTok page
Saul.
called? What?
For you?
I'll take it. It's the For You page. Yes. All right. Saul, would you like to
200.
continue?
Yep, 200.
There's a TikTok challenge where two people switch positions and outfits after flipping a light switch. Who sings the song that plays when they do this?
I have no idea.
Espo.
Espo?
Kendrick Lamar.
No. It goes, I just flip a switch. Dun, dun, dun.
Like
Come
that
on.
helps us.
We already talked
Look at
about
us.
him during this game.
Voita.
Voita.
Drake.
Yes.
Oh, so Kendrick
Drake.
Lamar wasn't that far off.
Nailed it.
All right. Which would you like, John? 300?
500.
500.
I want the really
Oof.
hard one.
Finish this TikTok sound. What's this? It's an art project. Okay. I like it.
Espo.
Espo?
Picasso.
Picasso. Great job, Espo.
I need to get on TikTok more. Is that the lesson I need here?
I tried to say it that way too. Let's do. Oh no, our table is broken for 400, please.
In 2020, what food was
Espo.
everyone making on TikTok? Espo?
What is sourdough bread?
Yes. Great job, Espo.
Is that why my wife makes sourdough bread now?
Probably.
Since 2020?
Probably.
It's delicious.
All right. 300. Jack Harlow's song, quote, Lovin' on Me is the song for what TikTok trend? It happened mostly last winter, hint, hint. And it's usually a certain type of guy who's doing a quote unquote thirst trap, often with a Rubik's Cube.
I have no idea what
Come
TikTok you're looking
on.
at.
Voita. What is Santa Claus?
I have
No.
no idea what the hell
The
this
white
is.
boy winter trend.
What?
Sorry, guys.
Oh.
That
White
must have
boy
missed
winter.
my feed.
Oh, I saw that a bunch. I just didn't know it
Oh,
was
man.
called that.
I
It
can't
was-
imagine why I didn't see that one.
Literally everywhere.
My TikTok feed is Excel spreadsheet tips and tricks.
Yeah, mine's
Like
all food.
I use it as a 41-year-old dude would, just like as an informational basis,
Yeah.
not like
mine's all food and do-it-yourself videos.
like how to make cool
how to
drinks.
make like a patio. Or
Yes.
build your own grill.
Hang an antenna up so you can watch the
Well,
Suns
It's
on
very
channel
old
3.
man
Sorry
TikTok.
you're not chronically online.
Mine
It's
is
probably good for you, to be honest.
mine is people mashing songs together or using AI to make like a Frank Sinatra sing a rap song.
Those are
It's
pretty
just
cool.
Ridiculous.
Those are pretty cool.
Stuff like
All right,
that.
guys. So here's the score before we head into round 2. Espo has 3,700. Saul has 1,700. And Voita,
And
you've
Voita's
got
here.
900. But we'll do round 2 on the other side of this break.
Look, if you are ready for a white boy winter, you're going to need an F-150 to get you around in the snow, right? And our friends over at Sanderson Ford will take care of you. They are a proud sponsor of us here at PHNX. And I got to tell you, as the official vehicle partner of us here, I have not had a better experience at a car dealership than I did with our friends over at Sanderson Ford. And right now, they've got you covered with big deals and 0% financing on that F-150 that I mentioned, as well as Escape, Edge, Explorers, Expeditions. Any car that starts with an E, they're going to give you a break on. All right? Look at that. They're America's most awarded Ford dealership for customer service, which means you're going to get taken care of every time
They're going to
you
do
go
you
there.
right.
They are. So shop the Sanderson Ford Playoff Payoff Sale with no hassle, no pressure, and no nonsense, because football is back and so are deals at Arizona's largest Ford dealership, Sanderson Ford. See dealer for details. And you know what?
They're Arizona's pride,
Sanderson Ford. Look at that. We're going to get sued someday just for how bad we sing that song.
I think we
on this
nailed
program.
that.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
We got to tell you about our friends over at Z-Biotics. They have a game-changing product that you need to know about that I use before a night out with drinks. It's called Z-Biotics Pre-Alcohol. And if you know me, I drink heavy, right? Just
like White Russians?
No, as in I'm heavy and I'll have a drink every once in a while. So let me tell you though, pre-alcohol is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. The engineers have approved of this. It was invented by a PhD scientist to tackle rough mornings after drinking. The scientists are in on this, so you know it's good. Here's how it works. When you drink, alcohol gets converted into a toxic byproduct in the gut. Bet you didn't know that.
No, it's awful. It's awful. It's really bad.
Not good,
It's this byproduct, not dehydration. Misconception. That's to blame for your rough next day. Pre-alcohol produces an enzyme to break this byproduct down. Science is saving
Break it down.
you. Science is saving you. Just remember to make Z-Biotics your first drink of the night. Drink responsibly, and you will feel your best tomorrow. Vacations, weddings, birthdays, and reunions. There's so much going on right now in the world. You get the most out of your plans this fall by stocking up on pre-alcohol now. Go to zbiotics.com/PHNX Suns to get 15% off your first order when you use PHNX Suns at checkout. Pre-alcohol is backed with 100% money back guaranteed. So if you're not satisfied for any reason, they'll refund your money, no questions asked. Remember to head to zbiotics.com, don't even go there, /PHNX Suns, and use the code PHNX Suns at checkout for 15% off. Thank you, Z-Biotics,
You don't want them
for
to go to
sponsoring
Z-Biotics?
us. I thought you were going to say something about if you weren't satisfied, which was the line.
Whoa.
Wow.
Money back guarantee if you're not
What's their
satisfied.
theme song?
I don't think they have one.
Z-Biotics, yeah.
Hangover no more.
All right. Round 2. Who won the last one? I wasn't paying attention
I believe
apparently.
it was me.
I think it was Gregory Esposito.
What would you like, Espo?
Okay,
Ooh, these are good
this
ones right
this
here.
random Suns Nuggets
Oh, yeah.
terrifies me that
Yeah.
this is just going to be all Nikola Jokic. Like,
No, it's going to be Antonio McDice.
You know what? I'm going to go, because I'm a glutton for punishment, quotes from Lindsay's
Yes.
favorite movies
Yes.
for 500.
For
Let's do it.
500. Okay. Oh, look. Another glorious morning makes me sick.
Espo,
Would you like it? Go ahead, Espo.
Beetlejuice.
No, but I can give you another hint.
Sure.
Another
Please.
quote from said
Please.
movie.
Sure.
Sisters?
Saul.
Saul.
Damn it. It was right there. I lost it.
Come on, you guys. It's my favorite time of the year. You
Can I-
watch it every year.
If they're not going to answer, can I answer it? Because I know after the second one.
Sure.
But you
what
can't get
is-
500
No,
for
No.
that.
I don't want anything.
0 points.
I don't want anything. I just want to flex my
What is
muscles
it?
here. It's Hocus Pocus.
Yes, it's Hocus Pocus.
No
No
points.
So
points. but
disappointed in
damn.
you guys. All right, what's next?
Let's do Lindsay's quotes from Lindsay's favorite movies for 400.
Okay, here we go. He's so fluffy, I'm gonna die.
Espo,
Yes.
it is Despicable Me.
Yes. Great job, Espo.
Mhm.
I feel like you had a leg up because you got a young daughter. So that
that was
helps you out
before
with that
her.
one.
I just
Also, he's
see that.
always sitting by you.
This is true.
Let's be real.
She's like, check out this quote. Actually, it's on TikTok.
Never in his office, always sitting by you.
What's
Quotes
next?
from Lindsay's favorite movies for 300.
Okay. I think I'm getting the black lung pop.
Bro, I'm so lost.
I have a second quote
I
if
have
you guys
no
would like
idea.
Yeah,
it.
please.
You want another one?
Black lung
I'm
pop.
gonna guess Espo.
Espo.
It is Finding Nemo.
No.
Oh, that's exactly
No.
what I was about to say, too.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was about to
The
say, too.
next quote from the same movie. Orange mocha frappuccinos.
She's
So,
Yes.
Come
on.
damn it. Pauly Shore's in it.
No.
No.
Nope.
Close.
No,
Close.
damn! I should have taken the
All right,
second
one more for Voita. We'll give you one more Voita, okay? What is this, a school for ants?
Come on! Oh,
Bug's Life.
No.
it's Zoolander.
Zoolander.
I got to take the second quote.
God, give me a better one than that.
You know what? Let's
I'm, like,
suffer some more.
embarrassed.
Lindsay,
Yeah, I don't know
any of
quotes
these.
from Lindsay's
Trust me,
favorite
the
movies.
chat
for
feels the
200.
same way. The chat has no idea either.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Espo, that is Bill and
Yeah,
Ted's
that one I knew.
Excellent Adventure,
Yes. All right. We got one on the board.
which
Yeah.
was filmed. That scene,
Right down the
that
street.
scene filmed in
Yeah.
Tempe.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Would you like to just finish this
Yes.
out?
Let's
Go
finish it
100?
out.
Okay.
Please.
They call it a Royale with
See,
cheese.
it's all solved.
Voita.
See,
It's been so long since
Sorry.
we guessed, we
I
forgot
had
how
no
to.
idea how to say my own name. Pulp Fiction.
Yes. Pulp
See.
Fiction.
What do they call?
See,
what do
I
they
can
call
get it
a
right.
Whopper?
Oh, my God.
He didn't go into Burger King.
You did it.
All right. Campus Connections for 100.
Here we go. I knew this
All right.
one was coming for
Voita.
Saul. The name
I
is
think it was
Devin
Voita.
Booker. Saul. Voita.
I think it was
University of Kentucky.
That is correct. All right. What would you like? Voita?
200. Same category.
200 is Charles Barkley.
Voita.
Espo.
Voita.
Auburn.
Auburn.
You can't say the name before it pops up on the screen, Lindsay.
Sorry. Next question is
300.
Go.
Saul.
Voita Davis. Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna get. It's University of North Carolina.
Yes.
All right.
It's the one thing I'm good at.
Okay, hold on. You guys went so
400.
fast. Okay. 400. Gerald
Saul.
Green. Saul.
Oh, shit.
that
Sorry.
Ooh,
one I don't know.
Dang it. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Gerald Green.
Damn it.
Should we give a hint?
Yes.
Starts with an O.
Espo.
Espo.
Ohio State.
No.
Voita, Oklahoma.
Yes. I'll give it to you.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is it
Uh,
state?
Well, yeah.
No.
No, that's
I
not
mean,
that. You don't give that to me.
No,
That's
that's not the
close.
same.
All
No.
of every
That's like if
PHNX
you said if you said Arizona and it was Arizona State, you would get
all
killed.
of the viewers of
I
PHNX
was
in Oklahoma would lose their
trying
minds
to
right
give you
now.
Points.
Yeah, no.
I was
Well, let's go
trying to give
500.
you points. All right, 500 is Dan Marley.
Voita,
Voita.
Central Michigan.
Yes.
Chippewa.
All right. What would you like?
Is that their theme
That's the
song?
thing. It's
Chippewa!
well, I've been playing with them on NCAA. And it's like
Ah.
fire up chips. I'm like, is that how they make Doritos? Let's go Let's go basketball reference nicknames. 100,
Basketball-
please.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
God.
going to give you the nickname, and you are going to tell me who it belongs to according to Basketball Reference.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Nash
Voita.
D.
That was Saul.
Steve Nash.
Yes.
It's actually incorrect. It was Bob Nash. 1975. St.
He
Louis
was,
Hawks.
in fact,
I would do
Nash
something
did.
like that.
I know.
I will do basketball reference nicknames for 200.
All right, it is Baby Westbrook.
Espo.
Espo.
Jalen LeCue.
Jalen LeCue it
Mm.
is. Espo, what would you
Oh,
like?
they're all going to be
Let's
sons.
do basketball reference for 300.
Okay, Boy Wonder. The Boy Wonder.
Voita.
Voida.
Fredette?
No.
No.
This one's an interesting
Saul?
one. I didn't know this one. Saul?
Jeff Hornacek.
No.
The boy wonder.
I know. That's what I said when I saw it too. I was like, I've literally never heard that.
I feel like I've heard Al McCoy say the
Yeah,
boy
me too.
wonder. No, because it's only him. No,
Yeah.
hell no.
And he don't need no help.
No, he don't need no help. He's in the lead by like 2,000.
Yeah,
Espo, you
hocus
want to make a
pocus over
guess?
there.
Boy
Or
Wonder.
no?
Soft as bread. Wonder bread. Think about that.
DeAndre Ayton.
Yeah! Yes!
It was Rex Chapman.
Really?
Interesting.
According to Basketball Reference.
Really?
Now, we all know Basketball
Kentucky.
Reference is not always on top
No,
of
it's not.
Let's
All
do
right.
400.
it. The name is Milk.
Oh, Who
Saul.
was?
Saul.
Lou Amundsen.
No.
This was a thing
No, it's
I'm
for
a.
a minute. It
Sorry,
was
I
like
think
a
Espo.
whole thing.
It's
Espo?
Cam Johnson.
No. Close, though. Same year.
Same
Same
draft.
draft.
Come on now,
not
Voita,
Cam
get this one.
Johnson.
Who did we draft else? Who else did we draft that year?
Come on, you can do it.
Is it Elliot Kobo?
No,
that's the year
no, no.
before.
Oh,
Cam
it was
Johnson.
it was the guy from Virginia, I think.
That
that went to OKC.
Yeah, I
can't-
can't remember. Yeah,
Ty
Jerome.
Ty
Jerome.
Jerome.
Yeah.
No
Wow.
point.
One of the
No
TIE
points.
fighters.
Yes.
Let's just do 500 to get this
500.
over with.
Moose.
Like
There are two.
every white dude in the 70s.
There are two
Oh,
Suns
Espo.
players that could fit this.
Greg Monroe.
Yes, I would have
Ooh.
taken Frank Kaminsky as well, according to Basketball Reference. Literally never heard Frank called Moose, but okay.
all right.
By the way, I email Basketball Reference once a month. I want Dario Saric to have the smoke break.
And they
Yes.
won't do it?
They haven't done it yet, but I
Oh,
think we all
come
need to
on.
band together as a fan base
Ooh.
to make
I
this
mean,
happen.
100%.
Let's
I
send
smoke break.
millions of emails.
Because we used to on the Suns Jam
Uh-huh.
session,
Yeah.
we used to
The Sarge
the
smoke
Sarge smoke break because
Yep.
he just looks like a guy who'd be hanging outside a Circle K smoking a cigarette on his smoke break.
break. You
That's
really want those
hilarious.
Doritos?
By the way, remembering that Greg Monroe was on the Suns was
Yeah.
tough.
That was the
Random,
Eric Bledsoe trade, right?
yeah, when they traded into
Yeah,
Milwaukee.
he didn't want to be
yeah.
here.
Random Suns Nuggets for 500.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. This player started playing for the Suns in 2023, is still on the roster and played for the Nuggets 2015 and 2017.
Yeah, you're confusing me with your
Oh, wait,
words
what
there,
did you
Lindsay.
do?
500.
Oh, you said 500. My bad. This player played for the Suns from 1997
So-
to
Voita?
98 and the Nuggets in 2003.
Antonio McDyess?
No.
Yeah, that's what my guess is going to be.
I have hints.
All right, hint me.
He also served as an assistant coach for the Suns
Voita,
in recent history.
Mark Bryant?
Yes.
Good call.
Hmm.
That was a good pull.
Okay. All right, well, listen to what number you say this time.
100.
A random Suns Nuggets
Yes.
for 100. This player started playing for the Suns in 2023, is still on the roster and played for the Nuggets from 2015 to 2017. Espo?
He's still on the Suns roster.
Uh-huh. Pick your
Uh,
poison.
I screwed this one up.
Voita.
Hurry up, Espo.
Voita.
I don't have one. Go ahead, Voita.
Yusuf Nurkic.
Yes,
All right.
Yusuf Nurkic.
You were
yeah,
thinking the other way
I was
around.
I screwed it up. So
200, please.
200 is this player played for the Suns from 2021 to 2023
Espo,
and the Nuggets from 2018 to 2020.
JaVale McGee.
No.
That's a good pull.
No, JaVale McGee played after 2021 for us. Oh, yeah, well, that's what it says.
Someone we just got rid of.
You guys are you're gonna be like, oh my God, of course. You want a hint?
Yeah.
We're all obsessed with him, including the Suns front office.
I'm not obsessed with anybody.
Voita.
Oh,
Torrey
Voita.
Craig.
Yes, Torrey Craig.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm not obsessed with him, but the front office, absolutely. 300, please.
We're obsessed with the idea of having him.
Voita.
Yeah, you get it. Okay, the question is, this player played for the Suns from 1978 to 1988 and the Nuggets from 1989 to 1992.
The Greyhound,
Voita.
Walter Davis.
Yep.
Yes. All right. 400?
400.
'Kay.
It's got to be McDyess.
This player played for the Suns in 2016 and the Nuggets in 2009. I do have a hint.
2016
Please.
and 2009.
The hint is his name is also a type of weather, if you will. Think of where we are. What do we have a lot of in Arizona? Phoenix specifically?
Sun.
And when there's a lot of sun out, you would say it's really
Espo.
Espo?
Gun
Tyson Chandler.
No.
I don't know.
I get where you're going with
I
the
don't
Tyson.
know.
I get where
I heard sun.
I get where you're going. There's a
It's
lot
on
of
the
sun
nose.
outside, meaning it's very
Hot.
Literally so on the nose.
I don't.
sun is in the word. When there's a lot of sun, we would say, "Oh gosh, it's so outside right now."
Oh,
I'd like
I
to
know.
Oh, Saul. Sonny Weems?
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
I
Wow.
love it.
Jesus.
Okay.
That was my guy too. and I didn't
Before we
remember
have the
that.
final category
Tyson Chandler.
I
in
don't
this
know.
round,
Tyson? I don't know.
that's
Okay.
hilarious.
Yeah.
In this round, Voita is leading with 2,200, Espo right behind with 1,300, and Saul with 600. All right.
Answers.
Don't call it a comeback.
Who's Saul
Most valuable answers for 100.
for 100. Okay, so you have to tell me who won the MVP in this year.
Oh man, that's gonna be tough.
04, 05.
Saul. Steve Nash.
Yes. Okay. What's next?
200.
05, 06.
Espo.
I think Espo got you there.
Steve Nash.
Yes. It was Steve Nash.
300.
300. 03, 04.
Voita.
Espo. I think
Shaq.
you got it.
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Voita.
Kevin Garnett.
Yes. Okay.
400.
57, 58.
Voita.
Yes.
Bob Pettit.
No.
Espo. Bob Cousy?
No.
You have to say somebody whose name is Bob.
I mean, geez, I have no idea.
Bob. Don't pick a Bob.
It's not a Bob.
I thought everybody in 57,
Bob.
58 was Bob.
Saul. George Mikan?
No. He I feel like the only other hint I could give you is that he does like the 11s occasionally, if you catch my drift, Saul.
Yeah,
Bill Russell?
Bill Russell.
Ah.
No points, though. No
Yeah,
points.
that's Russell.
Yeah, I was
actually.
like, does it
There's
have
two L's in Russell,
Did
so
I
that's
spell it
Russell.
wrong?
Bill
Bill
Russell.
Bill
I think we all get
Russell.
points for that one.
I can
No
only,
wonder we didn't know.
I can only spell things correctly so many times. All right, 500. 72, 73.
Voita.
Yes.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
No.
Espo. Lou Alcindor.
No.
Same guy. Come
It's
on
not.
now. Come on.
Different name.
Kobe, number 8.
Let's go
Kobe, number
Saul Oscar Robertson.
No.
All
All
right.
right. I will give
Yeah,
you guys a hint.
Let's hint this.
And you are allowed to get points for this. It might not be enough of a hint though. Played for the Celtics at the time.
Yeah, it's not a hint.
Havlicek.
Starts with a D. First name starts with a D.
Espo.
Second name starts with a C. Espo?
Doug Collins.
No.
No,
No.
I don't know.
no. It's
No, it's
yeah, I know.
Still.
Oh, Saul, Dave Cowens.
Yes.
Cowens.
That's who I was thinking. Not
There
Doug
you go,
Collins.
Saul. All right. So in the second round, Espo had 1,700 points.
No, 1,500.
Why is my math so bad and yours is so much better than mine? I can't spell. I can't do math. I can't do anything. Saul got 1,200 points in the second round, and Voita got 2,500 points in the second round. So let me do some quick math
Espo
here.
won.
Is there a final
I'm
Jeopardy?
going
We like right on
to
the
use
board,
my
right on our
calculator.
hands.
Do we really want a final
So-
Jeopardy where Lindsay has to try to do the math on
Espo-
exactly what we bet?
Espo finished with 5,200 points. Saul, you finished with 2,900 points. And Voita finished with 3,400
I'm gonna go
points.
5,200.
Can you guys just stop playing trivia with me?
Voita took my one strong category away from me.
Yeah,
We
I
were
thought
doing
you
it before
gonna-
the show. I was
In
like,
the
I love
school-
college
I
basketball.
thought you were
ones.
going to run the table.
The school
and-
ones. I
Yeah,
did
the
last
school,
time.
The school ones is that's
I
all
ran
I'm
the
good
table
at.
last time.
I'm going to be honest
I'm
with
good
you.
for.
I kind of forgot that Final Jeopardy was a thing.
Hmm.
That's on me. Clearly, today has not been my day. You're asking me to spell,
You
do
had
math,
one job.
and remember how to do games.
Literally, you had one job today.
But I can come up with a question really fast if you guys.
If it's a
want.
movie
hell
quote,
yeah.
I'm not
No,
in.
no, I would love a Final Jeopardy question.
All
Do we have like
so
pens and paper?
while
I think we
I
just
come
have
up
to
with
bet
this
everything.
Question, you
Yeah,
guys,
we could text her the question.
Yeah, text
The
me
answer.
your
And the dollar and the
your
the
dollar
plain art.
amount, and
You got to take the chat away.
yeah, we want to take the chat away.
Just make our image. There you go. Perfect.
Would I have 3,400?
Yeah.
I have 5,200.
Let me see here real quick.
This
is
fantastic audio right here.
Yeah,
Can't
So-
wait.
You know,
Sanderson
listen,
Ford.
great,
Yeah, you could.
great
If only,
Sanderson
if only
Ford.
Circle
we could
K.
do a headline, right?
I like to go to Circle K in my Sanderson Ford while wearing a Brandon Bills hat
There you go.
to buy my probiotics or whatever that
Yeah,
one
see,
was.
Z-Biotics. Look
This
at
is
that.
stressing me out. Eric,
This
do you
is-
have a question?
This is a man of
I'm so
corporate
nervous
shilling.
right
Yeah.
now.
I
I
know how to
feel like
BS.
I'm picking all the wrong answers and questions here, you guys. I'm sorry I
This
let
is
you all
just
down.
thrilling producing on the fly.
No, it's
Ahoy,
okay.
hoy!
No,
It's
we're
all
gonna
good.
come up
It's
with
all
a
good.
question.
So,
Listen.
if you could be a ninja,
It's you're
a
already,
knight or a
you're
pirate
already
or a
an hour
cowboy,
in
which would you
here,
be and
so
why?
it's not that big of a
Ooh.
deal.
Ninja.
All
Yeah,
right.
I'm in the ninja.
ninja, rap, go ninja, go ninja, go, go ninja, go ninja, go, go. I saw that movie in the theaters,
So,
and then I went to like
Yep.
it was like my first or second grade for me, And we went to like Chuck E. Cheese for a friend's birthday party afterwards, and just cowabunga, dude.
Oh, yeah.
That's Ninja Turtles 2, everybody. Secret of the
Use.
Use.
Yes. And that was what Vanilla Ice with the Go Ninja.
Yep,
Go
with
Ninja,
the Go Ninja, Go Ninja, Go.
Yeah, I believe there was also a bad some crossover with the New York Knicks in that song too.
Oh no!
At one point too,
John Starks out there just being an idiot.
I mean, the hardest song, in my opinion, that ever came out in a movie was Ghostbusters 2.
We're ready. Sorry, that was my bad. All right. Alvin Adams won Rookie of the Year 1975-1976. How many points per game did he average? I'll give...
Hold on, I have my phone. I could like Google this real quick.
No Googling. No Googling. Are we doing it spot on, or is it just...
To the decimal, 1 decimal?
Okay.
Yeah.
So that
the
is...
points per game?
Yes. How many points per game did he average?
I think.
If I lose based on a decimal point about Alvin Adams' points in his rookie year.
Did you guys get them all in?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you how many points you guys are wagering?
Sure.
Would you like to know that before you tell me the answer?
Oh, we have to put you do the answer?
Or do I just tell you?
Well, we put both in the text.
Okay,
right?
Saul wagered 2,900 points, so all of his points. Guessed 14.2. Espo wagered 1 point and guessed 14.5. Voita wagered...
If I win, I'm going to...
1,802 points.
Because if he gets it right and I get it right...
And the guess was 21.5. So, unfortunately, nobody got it correct.
Who got close?
The closest, the correct answer is 19. So technically Voita, but if we're doing Price is Right rules, then maybe not so much. But we're not doing Price is Right.
We're doing
Lindsay's
closest
Jeopardy.
and add them up.
So now I have to do even more math.
Well, no,
right?
because
No.
I won.
Yeah.
I bet $1.
Oh yeah, you did only wager $1.
But if I get it right, if I'm closest to, I beat you by $1 because I did 1802.
Yeah, which
would put me at 5402.
So it's a tie.
Nope,
That's
I win
what
by
I'm
one.
hearing.
I win by one.
No, we're not
There's
playing
no
closest.
Yeah,
we're
that's
not
what-
doing that.
No, she said exact to the decimal
Yeah.
point.
I missed that part. I want another question.
I can change the rules now.
I've seen
No.
I'm
I've
in
seen the way
charge.
you answer
Voita
on
wins.
certain things.
Yes.
Another question might not help.
Voita wins. Sorry, Espo.
All right, let's wrap this
You've been
up.
overruled.
All right.
Great job, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Lindsay, for torturing us.
Lindsay
yet
Trebek.
again. You can follow Lindsay at Lindsay Smith AZ. You can follow the show at PHNX_Suns. You can follow our friend Voita at Darth Voita. You can read him at Bright Side of the Sun, and you can sign up for the Dave King's Bright Side Night soon over there. You can follow Saul at Saul_Bookman. You can follow me at Espo, and if you stink at Jeopardy too, welcome to the club. Ahoy, hoy!
We all silly like the mayor.